Sandy Smith's game of choice is on the courts.
Yeah, all things pickleball.
While she doesn't mind battling it out with a paddle, she faced a different kind of match recently.
I had cancer 8 years ago and went through surgery, chemo, radiation.
What made Smith's battle against cancer easier was the relationship with her doctors at MU Health.
And when people think it's just a doctor, it's a relationship.
But that relationship is in jeopardy. When MU Health and Anthem decided not to renew their contract, Smith became one of 90,000 Missourians to lose coverage with their preferred doctors.
It's regular people that ultimately suffer.
Those affected showed up in droves to the Missouri Capitol Monday, where state senators called a hearing to work through the issues between MU Health and Anthem.
We're doing insurance not only for Central Missouri, this is for the entire state of Missouri.
The two could not come to an agreement on how much to raise the coverage rates each year, with MU Health asking for more, citing inflation. An Anthem spokesperson tells me the insurance company has offered annual rate increases above the consumer price index, but MU rejected those offers. In a board meeting last week, the University of Missouri board chair expressed support for MU Health's decision to keep asking for a higher insurance rate. During Monday's hearing, both parties blamed the other for the continued conflict. As Smith's coverage ends Monday, she doesn't know if she'll be able to schedule her annual exams to check if the cancer is returning.
If nothing happens with them, I have to postpone things till after the first of the year.
No agreement was reached Monday, and it seems like we're far off from any resolution. At least that's what an MU spokesperson said during Monday's hearing. Reporting in Jefferson City, I'm Hannah Falcon, First Alert 4.